Good day, all. Good day, all. Welcome to my new YouTube channel called Picky People, where I'll be reviewing the most popular matchmaking show on YouTube called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So sit back and enjoy.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
Ashley, a court Anderson. Let me see what her social media is like, her Instagram, Ashley. She has 91 posts and just 934 followers, which is not bad. Rainbow Theater. So if she's doing Rainbow Theater, she's okay, disability, more. Okay. She's a beautiful woman. A little light for me though, but hey, that's to each his own. I like a brown woman, a darker. But she's a beautiful woman. She must be some beauty pageant contestant. She's nice looking, but let's see what Ashley is talking about. I don't see nothing provocative here. Everything looks professional.
I'm 25.
Okay, and what do you do?
25.
I'm an actress, and I also work in the education department of a theater, and I teach kids musical theater.
Okay, that's fun. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to do karaoke. I like to hang out with my friends and my family, and also travel. I've also gotten into pageantry lately, so that's something fun and new.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
I'm looking for somebody that's really kind-hearted and somebody who has emotional intelligence as well as emotional availability, and someone who's just like wanting to do things with their life.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Smokers, and yes, and if you do drugs, no ma'am. I am also not open to dating someone with children, and if you're easily jealous or controlling or combative, that is a no from me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there to see why they ended up popping. All right, your name and age.
Tank, 28.
Okay, and Tank, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do smoke marijuana from time to time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah, and most states, not all, but most states, marijuana is legal now. It's legal. Hell, I'm in Virginia. It's legal in Virginia. In D.C., because I'm in the DMV area. In D.C., I want to say they can smoke it in their house. But hell, you go to D.C., you can smell it all over around the streets. But anyway, it's legal in D.C. in your house. It's legal in Virginia. It's legal in a lot of states now. But for some reason, women have this stigma about marijuana. All I know is I don't do it, but I'm like, hey, I won't jam a woman up if she happens to smoke marijuana here every now and then because it's a legal drug now. It's not illegal.
Okay. So prior to her saying that you did have your balloon unpopped, why so?
You look good. I mean, well educated. I liked everything.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Now is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he looks nice.
Thank you.
All right, we got two more down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Destin, 27.
All right. And Destin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do smoke a little bit, a little marijuana.
Okay. Now before she said,
He said, I do smoke a little bit of marijuana. I mean, hell, say it proud, but it's legal now. It's not illegal. But I say again, a lot of people still hold a stigma about marijuana smokers. I mean, it shouldn't be any stigma now. It's legal in a lot of states.
why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she looks good, like the natural look, like the dress. She looks good.
Thank you.
And now is he someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say off the top of the cuff. Yes.
Okay, got it. No problem.
No problem.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Jerron. I'm 27.
And Jerron, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I smoke a little bit. I do stand-up comedy. Sometimes I gotta smoke to just think sporadically. It's just a part of what I do sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Alrighty.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say so. However, I do like this top that you're wearing. This is really nice. Actually, the whole fit. I like the fit.
Okay, it hurts my feelings a little bit.
Someone didn't like it, and someone else likes it.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Let's head on back. Ooh, okay, we've got 5 guys left. Let me hand you a pick.
Okay. Wow.
There you go. I am going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1. Okay. Your name and age?
My name is Gervins. I'm 26, 25.
25, okay. And Gervins, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I like how she looks, and she's an actress and stuff like that. It's cool.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
I think you're a little bit too tall for me.
That's crazy.
Wow. Now, I say again, to each his own. This woman has a preference. And hey, her preference is her preference. But most women, they are talking about 6'2", 6'5", this and that. And this brother is tall and dark. And she says, I think you're too tall for me. I'm like, hey, to me, it's just, hey, you damn if you do, damn if you don't. I mean, I would say the last 2 years, that's all women are talking about is 6 feet or taller. And this brother obviously is well over 6 feet tall.
That's crazy.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'8".
Wow.
6'8", yeah.
This brother's 6'8". Now I'm sure he still have ladies throwing themselves all at him wherever he lives, but 6'8", that's superior height. Only point in the whole world, I want to say it's 0.00001 people this tall. I mean, he's a rarefied brother. His height is superior according to the statistics.
Okay. Yeah.
That's crazy.
A lot of girls would love that. However, I know I'm tiny.
Yeah, I like a fun size. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I don't see no
Well,
problem.
yay, thanks.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
You do yoga?
Yes.
Damn, I do yoga too.
Okay, well. I don't do it often.
Hey, we can do it together.
Well, we can't. And 2 more. I'm so sorry.
All right, thank
She seems like she's here for notoriety or attention. I don't think this woman is here to find a man or have a man find her. I just got in my heart. It just feels like she's here for attention.
you. I
Okay.
just get that way.
Okay.
Okay, we've now got 4 guys left. Go ahead and
Okay.
ask them a question.
What is a social cause that you're passionate about and why?
Okay, what is a social cause you're passionate about and why? Name and age first.
My name is Phil. I'm 26. I would say a social cause that I'm passionate about is the wealth gap in my community. It's closed. It's closing, but there's still a lot of work. There's still a lot of improvement. And I believe that we have to do a better job at taking ownership and creating opportunities and infrastructure for ourselves.
That's nice.
Your name and age and answer to her question.
Daniel, 26, and a social cause that I would say I'm passionate about is education, specifically for black males because I am a black male. So just exposure to education and then actually using that as an outlet to reach out, connect with people, and develop a career. So I'm currently a student, so I understand the importance of education, so I would say I'm passionate about that one.
Okay, great.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Arthur, 27. I would say the same as far as education because obviously I'm a school resource officer as well. So I'm very passionate with my kids in the school. So that's it.
All right, sounds good. Name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Tevin, 28. We got to stop the violence, y'all. Like the black on black violence, gun violence. The rap music is great, but we just got to stop killing each other, please. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Let's head on back and let's kind of throw your question back at you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm very passionate about disability advocacy. I have a brother that has epilepsy, so that's something that's really on my heart. I also volunteer at a Cook Children's. It's a children's hospital, so I love to take after people that are sick and that have disabilities as well. And immigration, women's rights, and I'm very passionate about my Black people and making sure they are safe in the community. So yeah.
Okay. So I am now going to have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that balloon.
Okay.
Okay. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She fine. The sleeves were throwing me off, but I looked past them.
They match my earrings.
Okay, I just never seen it before. It's different. I had to get used to it, but yeah, she fine. Yeah.
Okay. It's giving like Bridgerton vibes.
Oh,
yes.
I love a period piece. Okay.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I love your answer. However, I would say that initially you are not my type.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
that's cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
So I guess she likes. I mean, she's a high yellow woman, so this brother's high yellow man. So I assume she likes, dark chocolate, which is her prerogative.
Back. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another
Yes.
question.
What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife in a marriage?
Okay, we'll start there and come back.
Okay.
This is an interesting question. I can't wait to see what these fellas say, because if she says she's into women's rights, which is a good thing, but women who say they're into women's rights tend to be feminists. So I'm curious to see what happens here.
All right. What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife?
I believe the husband is a provider, protector. I believe the woman is a nurturer and caring.
Okay. What about over here?
Daniel, 26. I believe I'm very traditional. So growing up, I was fortunate to grow up in a 2-parent household. So I got to see what marriage looked like. So I think that helped me understand. For me, I think a husband is the provider, of course, the protector, and he supports his woman in everything that she does. I think a woman is the nurturer, and it balances each other out. I think that a woman can also be leading in some other ways when it comes to organization and different things. But I think a husband fully supports a woman in everything that she decides to do.
That sounds, I mean, hey, if that's his rendition of man and woman, it sounds like Antichrist to me, because I know a woman's supposed to be a man helpmeet. Now, do we help them and do things for them? Sure. Because no man wants to build this and do that and conquer all this stuff for himself. No, we're here to give to our woman, our family, our kids. I mean, we are here to give, serve. That's what we do. But a woman is here to serve too, and she's supposed to be a man's helpmeet. That the wife's supposed to be the husband's helpmeet. Period. That's biblical. So it's nothing made up that a man, like a fleshly man like myself, makes up. But for some reason, it's like a 4-letter word to a woman. When a woman hears the word submissive or submit to her husband or be his helpmeet, it's almost like you're cussing her out. I'm like, this is crazy. This is not my word. This is God's words. It's in the Bible. But a lot of people believe the Bible, believe in God, but they don't believe that a woman's supposed to be her husband's helpmate, and at the head of a woman is her husband. A lot of people don't believe it. So I'm like, yo, I believe it.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I would say the roles of both the husband and wife are about creating structure, and also, it's important to value each other and have someone that's the protector and the nurturer as well. So there's a multitude of things. I don't want to say one specific thing, but I think it's about creating structure and making sure that you support one another and that you're there for each other.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
May I kind of want a little bit elaboration because all 3 answers are a bit the same for me.
Okay.
Can I ask you to put some little pizzazz on that?
little pizzazz.
Am I able to do that?
Let's have
Okay.
a little pizzazz in there.
Little pizzazz.
Yes.
Okay. In what way?
Like, what does it mean to be a nurturer to you?
For me to be a nurturer to somebody?
For me to be a nurturer, since you believe that a wife is the nurturing person.
I think a nurturer is somebody who does what they can do in their capacity to make sure that not just the household, but your spouse is taken care of in each endeavor. And I also believe that a nurturer is someone who doesn't just look out for themselves, but also looks out for their community and their family.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have anything specific to ask him, or what? You want to add something,
I
or
mean, just if you want to add on to that.
Add on to just the tradition
yes.
of marriage. So a husband being the leader is paying the bills, and the provider, he's paying the bills. Everything has context. So if we're talking a family, then, you know, a nurturer for a mother would be, you know, making sure that the kids are, you know, going to school or cooking dinner.
This brother's so shy and bashful to say a woman is supposed to take care of them kids, and that man goes out and makes that money and provides and protects and covers. He's afraid to just stand on it, man. I'm like, yo, women are like backing men down from, I love being a man and doing what a man's supposed to do. I love it. It gives me energy and strength. But some brothers out here are so damn scared to say, hey, I'm supposed to provide, protect, and cover my wife, my family, my kids, and build a heritage and leave a heritage and build a lineage and leave a heritage and inheritance to my kids. They just afraid, man. I mean, I'm like, yo, she's a woman. Yeah, she's a beautiful woman, but she's here to be a helpmeet. If she doesn't understand that, so be it. There's more than one woman out here. It's billions of women out here.
Or because again, I'm traditional, but not to say that those roles are specifically made for her, but that's what what specifically for most of the time pertain to her. But in a marriage with a family, I would say that the nurturer for a mom would be to make sure that her husband feels wanted, making sure that she or he is feeling like the leader by just giving words of affirmation. And yeah, that's what I got.
okay.
Alrighty. Thank you.
And over here.
All right. Same question.
Yeah. Pizzazz.
I'm gonna say I don't have nothing else to add to it. I feel like if I do, I'm gonna just say everything everybody else is saying. So
Okay. That's all right.
All right.
You don't have to.
Okay. I am now going to have you pop a balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Thank you.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
So I appreciated everything that she said that she was looking for in a man. So I think that there was no specific reason for me to pop. So I wanted to just continue to hear everything, answer a couple questions, get a little warm, and yeah, that's why I kept it on pop.
And so why did you end up popping his balloon?
I don't like the word traditionalism when it comes to marriage. I don't mind some things that are traditional. However, I have some beef when it comes to you want wife to like do the children bearing or children rearing. I think there needs to be equal support when it comes to all of that and cooking and cleaning.
This woman obviously doesn't like being a woman. I mean, I don't know if she's ever been married. She's 25. Obviously, she's probably never been married. Obviously, she's single. She's here. But I have a daughter, and my daughter is 3 years younger than this young lady here. As a father, my daughter knows a man, her husband, supposed to provide, protect, and cover. I taught my daughter this from the genesis of her life. She's 22 years old now. But I also taught my daughter that there's one man with one woman, under one roof, with one God, raising family. That simple analogy is hard to find. But my daughter knows one man, what one woman, under one roof, what one God, raising children, a family. Everything else outside of that is extra. Houses and cars and clothes and money and all that stuff outside of that one man or one woman under one roof, what one God, raising children. That's it. Sounds simple, but simplicity is hard to find. This woman has beef with God's word, but yet she says she's a believer in Christ. That's between her and her God. All I know is this. His word it will not change. It doesn't change. And thank God we have a God that doesn't change. He laid down some simple commandments, decrees, instructions for us to find. We find them in the Bible, and we can't carry out just 10 simple commandments. Just 10. And the greatest one, love the Lord with all your heart, mind, and soul. And next to that, love your neighbor like you love yourself. 10 commandments, and then he broke them down to 2, the greatest ones, the 2 important ones. I'm like, wow. This woman says she has beef with a man telling her that the childbearing, we can bear children. We sire them, and the woman delivers them for us. So we, as men, come forth. She brings forth. Both are congruently essential. But for some reason, in this world we live in, the modern woman loathes her responsibility in wife duties, motherly duties, and wants the man to meet her halfway on her responsibilities. A man we have, I call them gender roles, and that's another word that people hate. Gender roles make things simple. It makes things simple. But for some reason, this woman despises, she loathes gender roles. And that's what she's basically saying to this young man. So she did him a favor, popped his balloon. She did him a favor.
And it shouldn't just fully fall on the wife. I would like some equal support there. That may not be like all what you were thinking. However, when you say traditional, that is immediately just everything that comes into my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% agree. I'll articulate that better next time.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we've got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for our girl? Oh, he's ready. Okay. Let's hear it.
Just, where do you live?
I live in Texas.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I live in Florida, Orlando.
Okay.
Do you mind long distance?
I don't mind long distance. However, when it comes to long distance, I think there needs to be a timeline of when people would be wanting to like move to wherever. And I don't see myself ever wanting to go to Florida.
So basically, she wants the man to follow her. So basically, she wants the man to bow. She wants the man to acquiesce to her. She doesn't want the traditional gender role living in a marriage. And now, if she finds a good man, she won't move to where he's at, where he has established himself to provide, protect, and cover his job and career. She wants the man to move where she's at and start all over because he follows her command. He acquiesces to her. He's her helpmeet versus the reciprocal. This young lady got a lot of soul searching to do and a lot of, but if that's who she is, that's who she is. At 25, she got time to delve deep and change. But right now, if this is how she's thinking, this is not good thinking. But that's her, and this is her life.
Okay. What's wrong with Florida?
I don't know. I've never been there. And I don't function well in the heat.
So she's never been to Florida. Florida and Texas are hotter than hell. Both of them hot. I want to say Texas might be a little bit more hotter because you got the Gulf of America, the Gulf of Mexico, now the Gulf of America, as on the eastern parts of Texas, which gives humidity. And then when you get inland in Texas, it's just, I call it African hot. And then you got Florida, which is a peninsula. It's a state that's a peninsula. You got water on three sides. It's both of them hotter than hell. So she's closed-minded. She's never been to Florida. And then she says Florida is hot. Oh, Texas just as hot as Florida, if not hotter. It's crazy. But this is Picky People.
It's hot in Texas.
Texas is hot. Yes, I know, and I don't function well in Texas. So, yes, I used to live in Chicago for a while, and then I recently moved back to Texas. So I was like, oh, I'm melting.
Okay.
But yes.
Gotcha. I appreciate you.
So why'd you have your balloon unpopped for quite some time?
She's a good-looking lady. Everything was going good. So other than location, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say you're in between not my type and my type.
Okay. Why? Why is he in between?
I think maybe the stature. Yeah.
The stature's the bad thing or it's the good thing?
It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't know, maybe you're too tall for me too.
Oh, God.
This lady, to me, she's on this show for attention. She's not on this show looking for no man. She just wants some attention.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Let's head over here.
Oh,
okay. So now, is he someone that's your type?
I will say no.
Okay. All right. And why not?
It's not the height. I think maybe the hair, the facial hair, I'm not feeling it.
That's cool.
Yes,
So are you popping his?
I am. Can I? Thank you.
All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear out more. She spoke well for herself, and she seems to be intentional with how she goes about herself.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
What?
Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I will put this.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There we have it. Another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, episode 52. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is a new channel, and it's gaining momentum, and I appreciate all the momentum that it's gaining. But if you haven't, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Everybody wants unfailing love. Better to be homeless than a liar. Take care.